Hey, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. I... Yeah, I live, I survive. I made stuff work. I finally got guts to actually put up a follower goal, so, that's a thing now, but let's do some mystery dungeon. It took long enough. So, no delay. The follower goal on the screen does actually conflict a bit with the, little Twitter so I should probably fix that. Oh shit, was that a host? Come on, mix it up, don't make me refresh you every single time, but thank you, Kazik. I'm assuming anyway. I'm assuming. Wild guess. Cause, Stream Elements loves to not show me that detail. But good to see ya. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna adjust this real fast. So it's not fucky like this. There we go. That's more like it. No, it's all organized-ish, kind of. Somewhat. Yeah, it's another one of those times where I've only, like, gone a week without playing Mr. Dungeon, yet I get back to him, like, it feels like it's been a month. Don't know what
I'm
that's
a gnome, and you've been
about. Thank you for the gnome. Very important to start off the stream. Okay, though. Let's fucking mystery dungeon. I've been spending most of the day playing other Pokemon games, so, that's just where my life's been, in general. I finally, like, I played through a decent amount of post-game stuff in Brilliant Diamond. Then finally it was just like, you know, I think perhaps I'll actually make progress in Legends after, you know, putting it down for a couple of weeks at least. You know, eventually I'll have finished the main story, but I really didn't. I did side quests. And then, like, filled out my Pokedex and was like, you know, maybe I should, like, actually go to this new area I unlocked, but what if I didn't? What if I just kept doing this? But technically, I made progress. Technically, it counts. But let's go. Eventually, I'll get to the end of that. I'm pretty sure you do need to actually finish every single mission in order to get Arceus in Brilliant Diamond, so I mean, there's a purpose to it, technically. Why are you following to the side of me? Like, if I were to... Buddy? Buddy, is it that hard? Oh no. She's stuck. Yeah, just run directly into Gumi. What should we play today? Apparently today we run into each other like bad pathing in a video game. My favorite game. Yeah, your partner. I mean, it's like a simple thing, but I'm so not used to following mechanics where they follow to your side. Okay. Where even were we? I think we're just doing missions at this point. Hey, hello. Yeah, never. That would never happen. There's Pachirisu. How'd you doing? Oh, Emolga has a message to give me. Dunsparce. Oh, wait, it's Emolga. And wait, there's no way that's not a reference to, Gets to Infinity. And Emolga talking about a Dunsparce? What's it about, though? Dunsparce has gone missing again! Well, we have to help with that. Look at this sparkly lily pop. Fancy, fancy. Come find it. What is that about? Come find it with me, Zap. You look completely dismayed. I would feel bad if I didn't accept this. I think I already have, though. Yeah, we actually have quite a few Pokemon unlocked at this point. But not a lot of missions. Okay, though, like... we gotta. The expedition with Emoliga is in Uprise range. Let's get some items. How many Reviver Seeds do I have? I probably should just get both of these. Anything else? I got, well, orange berries are cheap. What about the Detect Looplet? I mean, it's got 4 slots, and dodging does sound like... What Looplets do I have right now? Because I know I've at least got one special one that gives you multiple slots. I've got the Weather Looplet. Healing Looplet gives you only 3, and you can have 3 teammates at a time, so... it's a lot of money, but... worth. Okay, though. Yeah, I've got quite a few Reviver Seeds. That should be... I don't think I'm gonna use the Confused Wand. I mean, I probably should be using the wands, but... even having 2 elixirs when I'm going to a 3-floor dungeon, or like a 3-floor mission seems like overkill. Having any seems like overkill, but it's whatever. Do we have any shit to pick up over here? Man, apparently not. Odd field. You can go to Pee-wee Meadow! I fucking mean. I don't have a mission there. Only 7 floors. Oh, I didn't even realize it tells you, like, how many floors per each dungeon. So you don't have to just, like, guess. That's nice. I'm not gonna go there if I don't have, like, a mission for it, but... I want to go to... I'd like to visit Pee-wee Meadow. I forget if... the guest Pokemon counts as the 4th slot? I think that's the case. I mean, we are quite small, so I think we would fit in. Like, I think it would work. Oh, buddy! Oh, 84% speed. It's already bad. What is it about Super Mystery Dungeon? Like, this never really happened in Gates at all. But Super, no, it doesn't like it. It really doesn't like it. Please help me look for Dunsparce, please? Yeah, you traveled from fuck knows how far away to ask us that, so... Oh, buddy! I mean, I'll close Firefox for you, bud. How's that feel? Is that good for you? My memory isn't even like that close to 100%. My CPU even further, so I'm not sure. One sec, my cat's causing nonsense. As usual. Man, what are you doing? One moment. Content solved. And in that time, I mean, it seems to be doing better. A little bit. Wish I understood what about this game it just did not like so much. And certainly there's not, you know, some fine little setting that's... She's got zoomies now. This girl is a lot to deal with. Mm-hmm. She is just all the time, all the time. Effect boost. You know, sure, I'll put it on the weather limit just because it's so specific that, like, it'd be kind of a waste of a slot for anything else. Yeah, and she had just been so peacefully sleeping on my lap before stream. And now... That lasted. And she's back. She's quite silly. Which is loud, but also sometimes she causes problems. Which, you know, tracks still the same size as a kid, practically. So therefore, she still acts like one. Oh, little creature. What's the green? Oh, that's just the Wonder Tile. Huh. Has it always been green on the minimap? It probably has, but I'm just, like, forgetting for some reason. Thank you for the hydrate, comrade. What? Because I thought we were going to, the third floor for this. Yeah. So there just is a different Pokemon fainted on this floor. Okay. I mean, I'm down to help. I'm assuming that's what's over here. Munchlax can't move because of hunger, yeah. I mean, I feel like I'll get a better reward if I do this. But I'm doing well. I don't know what she's up to. A lot, clearly. Now... That was really yummy, yeah. Congrats, bud. You were just conveniently there when I was already going to the dungeon. I guess that could just happen. And? By Munchlax's introduction. We got a new friend. Okay. Why not? Really, what did she do? Everything. She's just having the time of her life. I mean, good for her, but... Sometimes. Does anything... I forget if any of these... cut corners. I should probably refresh myself on that. No, it doesn't look like. So y'all are just gonna have to handle that. That's not my concern. Okay, so Dunsparce is in somewhere, big and wide open. I mean, that's a little helpful-ish. Just slightly. I'm glad at least there's, like, little bonus missions you can get. Because not being able to go and do, like, multiple at the same time in one dungeon is a bit... Like, I do miss that from Explorers a lot. What? What? How? What? Do I have to switch to Emolga being the leader? Okay. You just have to put them next to each other for some reason. No, I think you got Murad. I'm glad you think so. Well, we brought them back together, and they'll never know that I remember them from a past life. Oh, buddy. It's just the connection orb screen. I promise it's not too bad. It's just a poorly optimized game, I think. I think that's the most reasonable explanation. It's like that sometimes. Okay, let's go to school. Good morning, Parfait. Let's do our best out there today. Yeah, let's go do more irresponsible missions. "4 a.m. pasta, baby. Hell yeah." Now what? I'm just noticing this now. Looks like it's a place I'm not supposed to go into. Well, I suppose that's accurate. Gah! Hey, Pancham and Shelmet! Oh, keep back. Oh, come on, don't be like that. You two enjoying the summer break so far? I forgot it's summer break. Turtwig's so good. It's so cute. I love Turtwig a lot. Favorite Sinnoh starter. Of course, we're living it up. Man, summer vacation really is the best. Relatable, I'm also on break. But not during the summer. It's still, I mean, it's getting warmer, but... Good taste, Cossack. Oh, by the way. Vanilla, you guys heard the rumors about the school at night, right? We're doing that. We're doing one of those. The school at night? Huh? I haven't heard anything. What kind of rumors? Well, they say that ghosts appear at the school at night. Yeah, ghost types. That's just kind of like a normal thing. What? Ghosts? Yeah. I don't know where it all started from, but that's the rumor that's going around now. They say a voice comes from somewhere in the classroom with a wail up. It's so hot. And when you turn around, there are these eerie blue flames and... Boom! Yeah. Vanilla fucking dies moments. Vanilla! Vanilla? Huh? Where am I? Don't you remember? You just, like, suddenly passed out. Boo! Oh, news to me! I never knew you were such a whim- Oh, wait. Well, news to me. I never knew you were such a wimp about these things. Yeah, I'm really bad with those kinds of scary stories. Oh, even when those ghosts could even show up at your own house tonight? Ah! Dude, that's hilarious. I can't believe I found your weak point. You really are a total wimp, bitch. Try not to get attacked by any ghosts. Well, good news, Vanilla. You're not weak to ghost types, so you'll be fine. Aww. I really can't handle ghost stories. Well, that was no way to start the morning, but if I want to get my mind off it, I'm not really motivated to go on any expeditions today. Sorry, Parfait. Maybe tomorrow, okay? Or tonight. Perhaps. It's just people taking, like, night classes. Ugh. Why should I have to do rounds of the school? Surely this is a task below the station of a vice principal like myself. No. The principal seems to take the ghost story seriously, though. I wish he would just give us a break, honestly. I mean, not that I believe that there are actually ghosts. Of course not. Such rumors are obviously lies that only fools would believe. That's it. I'll just call it good enough and go to the village cafe. Oh, you're shitty at your job, are you? Maybe I'll still be in time for a daily discount. What? Huh? Was that a voice just now? So hot. It seems to be coming from outside. Who could it be? It's literally just the principal calling it. Huh? There's no one here. It's so hot. That's such a line for a ghost? Like, okay. Sure, why not? It's so hot. But you know, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. It couldn't be ghosts. Good morning, Parfait. Let's do our best out there today. Totally forgot about it, didn't you? That's probably for the best. What could have happened? I don't really know. I suppose it was just the lack of sleep, don't you think? Oh, here's Vanilla and Parfait. What timing? Have you kids heard about Watchog? Yeah, you ever heard about my... What could have been Watchog, my Patrat who, died? That's the only one I'm thinking about. You mean the vice principal? What about him? Apparently, he was found unconscious at the school this morning. What? He says he was doing rounds of the school last night. He doesn't remember a thing. Apparently, he saw something so frightful that he fainted. Huh? Frightful? You think so? I don't know. It is Watchog we're talking about. Maybe he's just too embarrassed to admit he'd fall asleep on the job. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter that much anyway. Yeah, no, it's Watchog. So, like... I mean, come on. Who care? Cubone has a message to give you. Vaporeon has a message to give you. McFreakin lost it over here. Stone Field, and you have something. And probably Wrath River. There's a secret door. Okay. There's a Petalil over here. Another uprise range, 3rd floor. Wait. Sorry, buddy. Cubone, you had the thing. Cave of Training, 2nd floor, okay. A lot of, like, very early floors. Oddfield, 5th floor. None of these overlap, I don't think. Oh, actually, 2 of them do. Cause... yeah, just the, Stonefield ones. Okay, good enough for me. So you actually can take multiple at the same time. Yeah, it's just that there's less, options overall, so you don't, like, it's way less likely. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we're fine on items, so we can just go. Okay, 3rd floor and 4th floor. It's both, items. And we get a partner for this one. So we just, you know, can't let the Raichu die. That'll be easy, right? Although, honestly, the partners so far have been, kind of beefy. Pretty buff. Meanwhile, I'm apparently not that buff. Yes, please, thank you. I was just gonna move away so that you could all handle this without me. But, like, that also works. Good thing there's, fire types in this forest. I'm sure that's not dangerous. Not on the slightest. What could happen? Definitely want Type Bulldozer so we can just destroy all the Ponyta, not die in the process. Just like, you know, ideally. I know it's a lot to ask for. Now there actually are a couple... whatever the fuck. I know it's not quartz. That's just somehow immediately the word my mind brought up. The little dealies you put into the looplets, you know. Those. The whatevers. At least we finally got one that's like an actual power boost. Because like a lot of the more specific ones, I just end up like slotting in my looplet. Which is, you know, I should probably thank you for the posture check and the stretch. I probably should give the others something. It feels like such a waste. Okay. Lovely. Interesting that Clauncher is in a forest? Seems like the wrong kind of environment, but, I mean, you know, whatever, right? That's fine. They can do what they want. Hey, are you just running? There you go. My moves became electric type. Yeah, you know, sure, why not? Good thing I've got type bulldozer. So it doesn't matter. It's fine that you did that. Not that I really could have done... Well, I do have a ground type move, so I suppose that was actually a good move on its part. Have Retro stand next to the structure. Okay. Okay. That's the deal. With the client actually coming along for this. Oh, buddy. You got an AoE over there. That's a little dangerous. Particularly for Vanilla, who is weak to that. But you know, why would the AI ever be dumb enough to put Vanilla that close to an electric type, right? Not like I didn't walk right up to a fire type earlier, but like... I'm smart and genius, so I would be fine, always. No matter what tactical decisions I make, so... It's fine that I did this. Is this considered adjacent? Apparently so. Now I'm curious to see if Raichu will leave. Yeah, that figures. But it is a little sad. Like, it would be silly if the client came along for the other thing that they're not even paying you for. It does make things interesting, though. You doing good over there? I think you're fine. Bad type matchup, but, like, you know... Healed by my teammates. I would have been fine, buddy! Sylveon. Sylveon, you didn't need to do that. Yeah, thank you for the paralysis. Or at least you tried to. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't need it. You can hand that to either of my friends. I'm just trying to get this little rock here. Oh, buddy. Not going well for you against that drowsy, is it? Oh, I'm just gonna take a nap. Just, you know, mid-dungeon. For funsies. I would quite like to recruit a Mareep. They're cute. It's a good line. Like it very much. Buddy. Your RNG wasn't working out great for you, was it? Couldn't even get a hit on us when we were in the hallway together. Only living that long thanks to, very high defense for a baby. Honestly, the Confusion Chimera, I finally remember what the fuck these are called. is so clutch. Really, really gotta appreciate that shit. Just putting it down so I can take a munch. Not that it really matters. Because we did it. Just that easy. I hope we do get some, like, further off missions soon. I know it'll happen eventually, but that's quite a few connections right there. Some powerful ones, too. Whiskash knows a lot of powerful people. Or Pokemon, I suppose. Still can't get over the fact that we were expected to fight a level 50 Salamence as our, like, second ever mission. At least now we get to have that Salamence as, like, an ally, but... How was it? Just fine. I didn't see anything particularly odd. Well, that's a relief. But then what could have happened to the vice principal last night? Could it really be ghosts? What? Ghosts? Hadn't you heard the rumors? Everyone's been talking about there being ghosts around the school. What? But that can't be, right? Never mind me. Of course there's no way that could be the case. What? Oh, Mr. Farfetch'd! It's your turn to do the rounds next, so I wanted to give you a fright. You dick. Oh, indeed. I see. There's no way there could be ghosts. So what? Huh? Did you say something? What do you mean? Are you hearing things? I'm sure it's all in your mind, but I'll go have a look around just in case. I will. I wonder if I went too far. It's just so fun to see how Mr. Farfetch reacts that I couldn't help myself. But I suppose I shouldn't tease too much. What a bad doctor. You're about to get this guy killed. Yeah! Mr. Farfetch'd? What happened, Mr. Farfetch'd? Farfetch'd! 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 Silence. No way. Mr. Farfetch'd! Where have you gone? Mr. Farfetch'd! Mr. Farfetch'd! Sorry, he's dead now. An imposter's among them, so true. Classic horror film, like, teasing each other about, oh, there's a monster around, and then it gets one of them. Good morning, Parfait. Let's do our best out there today. Oh, Parfait. Dearling and Gumi, where were you going? We're headed to the school. There's something going on up there. Huh? What do you mean? We don't know any details either. That's the reason we're going there, to find out. Do you want to come too, Vanilla? What could happen? Yeah, we'll come. And then we all die. I see. So he was already missing by the time you left the staff room. Did you notice anything else strange? No, there was nothing really. Whoa, there's a whole crowd. There's Oh yeah, that's a reasonable crowd. I thought it was just Adino, Simipour, and Magnemite and Magnezone. What's happened? Mr. Farfetch'd has gone missing, apparently. What? What? Mr. Farfetch'd is... Ah, students. Miss Audino, is it really true that Mr. Farfetch'd has gone missing? It's true. He disappeared during rounds last night. We're looking into his whereabouts right now. You children did not notice anything amiss last night? I would normally ask that. But now that I think about it, you are children. You are not out playing at night, are you? Well, of course not! We would never! We have good sleep schedules. Sheriff Magnezone. Ah, you're back from your questioning. Did you learn anything new? Yes. Somehow, Fanta, coming from a Magneton, I got a report.
I'm hungry. I want some lasagna.
Thank you for the Parfield. I got a report from someone claiming to have seen Mr. Farfetch'd last night. Where did they see him? Outside the village, near the fork in the road. From what I was told, it sounded like Mr. Farfetch'd was being propelled along the road while unconscious. Almost as if he were being pulled by some invisible force or agent. Or just sleepwalking, you know, that happens. And the witness claims to have seen eerie blue flames around Mr. Farfetch'd. I'm doing good, though. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good as well. Blue flames? But it couldn't be. Ghost. Everyone, please calm yourselves. I hardly think this is the time or place to start a panic. I mean, there's ghosts around and they're, like, kidnapping people, I think. So stop these strange imaginings. I want everyone to return to their homes. Go on, leave the scene to us. I'm sure this will turn out well. It always does. We will do everything in our power to investigate what happened to Mr. Farfetch'd. Alright, lads. Let's continue our investigation. Oh, lads. Oh, lads. Sir, yes, sir. Got it, sir. PPP. So true, Magnemite. Just a little guy. Well, that's fine. I trust them. I'm sure I'll be fine. What could happen? What'd you lose, buddy? A thing that means a lot to you. We're gonna need a bit more specific instructions than that. But sure. Any place got multiple today? Yeah, odd field. Okay. One of these days we'll get something that's in Pee Wee Meadow. One on 3rd floor, one on 5th floor. Rescue mission and finders keepers. Gotcha. Type coverage isn't amazing, but that's fine. Oh shit, strings shot, we're fucked. A little spinner rack. Well, I specifically am a little fucked up now, so y'all can handle this. It's fine. Thank you, Vanilla, for finally participating in that battle. After just walking away with me while I'm confused and shouldn't be followed. I don't know what I'm doing. That's a lot of damage for a just regular stab move. Vaporeon's strong. They heard all the complaints about how it's annoying bringing along clients for missions. And they're like, what if they're like buff as hell? What if there's like no clear reason why they would have even hired you? You know, sure, I'll just eat it. Wait. Yes, please. dying just a little bit. Why, yes, I would like a tiny reviver seed. Thank you very much. You know, I might as well fuck around with the Mirror Orb. Fuck around. See what happens. Sort of fuck. If I have to deal with, like, much more supersonic in this dungeon, though. It's annoying. Why not? Clutch performer. No more sleep, especially since I'm usually the one to step on the sleep tiles. That's the problem with being the leader. If there's ever a trap, you're the one who springs it. Every single time. That is the burden. Goodbye, small spider. Yeah, like, what? Hold on. What level are you? I can't check that, apparently. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'll take, like, OP allies that don't really make sense over the really underpowered ones, like in Explorers, where you just suffer trying to keep them alive at all. Couldn't afford to let them get into combat. Wow, Blast Trap! I love Blast Trap! My favorite! But, like, yeah, it does make you wonder, like... I think you could have handled getting to floor 5 on your own at that rate, buddy, but... whatever you say. I suppose you can have a bunch of kids, for, like, transport you there. Be your bodyguards. Really, thinking about that factor as well makes it also... even more so interesting. Because, like, it's already bad that we're in the mystery dungeons at all doing these. But, like, there's some sense in us finding people's lost items. Rescuing people from dangerous foes, on the other hand. While meanwhile guarding our client. Yeah, they just like to watch us suffer. That's, like, the only explanation. It's gotta be. Ooh, doing bad. Doing a bit poorly. Yeah, I don't think I need a roll call orb. We're all here. Be funny if you used it, though. Oh, my Deanna. I do like to toss it around, though. Fun ball. You know, it's nice that Ralph's treasure is just all gift wrapped up already. We don't even have to do it ourselves. Also quite large for something that's being carried by just a little guy. Like, what's that about? Miss Magus, like, this early into the game, hello? The fact that there's a... Ooh, buddy. The fact that there's evolved forms of anything is weird, frankly. We're still just little guys. Sure, you know what? Fuck around. Slumber Wand. Convenient placing on that. Yeah, I think it'd be most sensible to boost my physical attacks because I'm actually using that shit. Meanwhile, Vanilla isn't really at all. Sure, Vanilla's kinda gotten lost over here. Why did it summon them in front of me? In this game especially. I mean, I guess it just tries to summon, like, around you. But man, roadblocks over here. Fairy power, you know? Sure, why not? Up we go. Wand expert, yeah, I don't think I need that one. Can't lie to you. Haven't really been using wands. Again, probably should. I would be curious to see if they work on bosses. Because I feel like that would make them really worthwhile as items that exist. Because that's something that's constantly annoying, is that you can only use seeds. They are kind of redundant with that, though, to be honest, like... I mean, I guess they make more sense than seeds. Wait, I'm a fool. Like, it was always a little weird that you threw seeds at other Pokemon, and the way they worked is they would have to eat them in order for them to take effect. I think Growl. Who needs status moves? Hi, Watermelon, good to see you. Fuck around, just eat all these apples off the ground. It's perfectly safe. There's Shieldon, also in a large room. Get that big buff to health, so I don't die before I find that Shieldon. Not that I'm super worried about it. But you never know. This game can be quite cruel. Although this one specifically is, like, really not that bad so far. I've yet to, I'm pretty sure, have to stop for to save states. So I'd call that pretty generous. We'll see if that continues. Really do hate the passing by mechanic. They completely just took something that was like standard, just like how movement worked, and we're like, well, what if no though? Oh right, we need to put them closer to each other. It's weird to me that that's the case. But I suppose. This also does make the missions where you take along allies feel more worthwhile, since you get a couple recruits out of it. Hey, Eevee and Jolteon. I'm actually using a Jolteon in Legends. I like them. Well, I had intended to choose yes, but foolishness. I could probably use some EXP though, to be entirely honest. If I wanted to remain reasonable and not hellish in difficulty, might be a good idea. Just a little bit. Thankfully, these dungeons are incredibly short also, though. They do not make you suffer through much. So that is helpful. You can guarantee you're getting out of any given dungeon in a pretty reasonable amount of time. I do love how we had Mystery Dungeon DLC for precisely one game, and then they were like, you know, that didn't really work. I totally went into this expecting that it would exist. Because, like, why would they just, like, stop doing it immediately after the first game they introduced? Nah, no. Oh, that's, I love multi-hit moves. They're so cool. Excuse me. We're getting out of here. Yes, I would like to escape from this dungeon. Thank you so much for asking. Hey, reward. I'm sure nothing's happened at the school or anything. Huh? Vanilla didn't come today? Uh-oh. Maybe it's still a bit early. Hey, Parfait! Parfait, you won't believe it! They found Mr. Farfetch'd! What? They did? Apparently he was found unconscious near the shore of the lake. I was just on my way to tell you too, Parfait. Come on, let's go! The lake? Oh, right, duh. Oh, Pancham. Hi, Pork Chop, good to see you. And Shelmet and Esper, too. What have you heard? At the least, it seems Mr. Farfetch was not injured. He's up and moving and talking to everyone like normal. Thank goodness. What? You don't remember? That's right. I don't know if it's because of the fright, but I can't recall a thing. I was taken somewhere dark and held there for some time. And there are these blue flames. How frightening. Seems that the poor fellow has been through quite the ordeal. I don't even want to imagine it. Blue flames. You don't think it really could be ghosts? What? Ghosts? It really is ghosts? I'm not afraid of any such fairy tales. Yeah, you're not, definitely. Ridiculous. Now, everyone, I wish you would all calm down. I understand why all these mysterious happenings may have you feeling uneasy. But look at what we know. Mr. Farfetch'd is back among us and unharmed. Oh shit, said it. You said the phrase. The vice principal is also doing just fine, even if he is at home in his bed. There's been no real harm done to merit such an overreaction. Well, there's like a kidnapping, which is pretty bad. That's true. But that doesn't mean that something terrible might not occur next time. Indeed. We should all be careful. I would suggest that no one visit the school at night for the time being. We should see if that puts a stop to these incidents first. I will tell the sheriff about the plan when I see him later. But then we're gonna go to school after hours, aren't we? So everyone, back to your homes. What do you think really happened to Mr. Farfetch? It's a real mystery. Well, of course it's mysterious. When the sheriff goes missing next, yeah, that's gonna happen. We are talking about ghosts after all. Stop! Don't drag the conversation back that way again. I'm scared. You really are spineless. I bet you hide in your bed at night, shaking and too scared to sleep. Well, just because, you see, like, so, it's gone. I really just wish he'd leave it alone. Don't take him seriously. He's just trying to get under your skin. Come on, Gooby. You cheer up, too. It's our long-awaited summer vacation. Let's try to have some fun, okay? Unlikely. That's a lot of things on the connection orb. Although only one mission, actually. I've written this whirlwind a little, and where am I? Oh no, Whimsicott. Yeah, I suppose that would be a problem for you, wouldn't it? Oh, that's the amount of Pokemon I've met. They do just drift on the wind, don't they? Yeah, I guess do 10 slots open. I'll do a couple more. There we go. That feels a lot better. And Uprise Range has a couple. Second floor and third floor. So this will take about 2 seconds. I do hope we do, like, actually get to visit the other town that's been mentioned a couple times. Because, like, I was assuming that that would be, like, we would start out in this town and then, like, the plot would progress to the point where we go there like pretty early, but it's looking like a no so far. And I'd like to see it. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game with multiple towns. Think it'd be cool. Good old weak armor. Not that it's doing a lot for us in terms of taking care of the Garbodor fast. It's fine, crit. That's something I can rely on for sure. Hi, Barboach. A whole narrow, long room with absolutely nothing in it. Alright. Lovely. Just a little hallway. Well, hope Petala doesn't die before we finish the mission they're on. That'd be bad. There's Whimsicott. You know, wherever that is. Hey, could you pick up that, little rock for me that's in front of you? I don't know if you know what those are. $75 damage! Yeah, I suppose I should have figured that fighting a poison type would be bad for me. At least it switched targets. Oh, there you are. That was fast. When this guy gets scared and decides to go up down the staircase to a new level. Yeah, right. I mean, the stairs are right there. I do like that the missions are like relevant to the specific Pokemon. Like, it's not just completely randomized. Think it's neat. Whimsicott just drifting off, and the very obvious Gates reference we just had earlier. It's cool. Oh yeah, I just remembered the existence of the, whatchamacallit, the team attacks. Although, how to actually do them, I'm less confident on. Lovely! Yeah, thank you. I'm about to die. At least Petala's doing pretty good. Wish I could send someone else in other than the one I'm supposed to be protecting in theory. Because that seems bad. Can I make it through here? Please. I know there's a lot going on over there. But... warp to somewhere on this floor. And it evolved! Cool! Could you... Oh boy. Well, this is, you know, this is fine. This is fine that this is happening. It's cool. It's whatever. Yeah, I figured it was gonna go down in just a couple more hits, but like... Also, though... Pretty beefy. Hi, watermelon. F. Unfortunate. My condolences. Yes, it is okay to use the tiny reviver seed on our client. Nice that your client fainting isn't the end of everything. Because I was definitely leaning on the client to handle things, which I probably shouldn't have, but like, they are also probably stronger than me, sadly. So... Just don't tell that to Dragonite, alright? Don't tell that to your friend. That I let that happen. Y'all can handle this again, right? I hate that Petalil is up front. So, like, I can't just delegate to anyone else. I mean, I suppose I could do... this? I do quite like Mr. Dungeon games, though. You're correct. I think they're neat. They're definitely my favorite spin-offs. For as much as they put me through suffering. It's worth it. It's... probably. Maybe. Oh, you know... just misery dungeons. The agonizing sound of this music right now does map very well to how I feel. If we could just find the Dragonite, I think that'd be cool. That'd be lovely. There's only like a couple areas we haven't seen yet, it looks like. So, of course, that is where it is. I am very weak for cat girls, I always have been. It's just like... something inherent for me, I guess. I have no control over this. So therefore, I decided to be indulgent. Yeah. 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 For one reason or another, cats tend to like me. Not complaining, I just don't know why it happens. By the sheer grace of God. Works out though, I like cats a lot as well. Yeah, actually, that kind of archetype isn't very... Why I'm using Withdraw of all things. Common in the VTuber sphere, it feels like? Wait, don't mind me attacking your friend over here. They have to be, like, within 5 feet of each other, looking at each other in order to realize that they're both there. Otherwise, they would never see. The Dragonite would just see a couple leaves poking out from behind me. You know, it's not enough. I had intended to just leave, but it's fine. I keep, like, assuming that yes will be the default option for some reason, even though it hasn't been this entire time. Very smart. I definitely never button mash. Never in my entire life. It hasn't happened. Hi, Gotharita. Could you, like, back up a little? Great that, Vanilla is all out of her ranged attack. One of you will heal me, right? One of you can heal me. Thank you! I do like that they do that. Wait! Yes, please do use. Great! All these misses! Could... You know, this would be a moment where it'd actually be pretty useful to have, one of the wands. Can't lie. Would actually be pretty good right now. Yeah, if I think about it, it's been a hot second since the last boss battle, so I feel like... I mean, the ghost Pokemon that we're looking for is almost certainly gonna be the one. Morning, Parfait! Let's get out there again today! Hey! Huh? Shelmet? What's up? Panchem's got something to tell everybody. Panchem does? Yeah. So I'm going around now and telling everybody from class. I'm off to Deerlings next. I don't know why I'm the one who has to run all over, though. But I guess I can't complain if it gives me the chance to meet with Deerling. This child. We're meeting up on the hill with the big tree. You better be there. Later. Oh, okay. I wonder what Panchem wants to talk about. Somehow I've got a bad feeling. But I guess we've got to at least go and hear him out. Well, what could happen? It's a new chapter! I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Pokemon crushes. Yeah, it's a little... It's a little weird. What? You're daring all of us to sneak into the school? Yeah, that's right. I've been thinking about this for some time, you know, and I've decided... Well, basically, it seems like there are an awful lot of wimpy kids around these days. Listen to him talk, as if he's not just another kid himself. And topping the list, a certain Vanilla right here. What? It's just some spooky rumors, but look at how you're all panicking and acting scared. So that's why I decided it's about time you all toughen up. Go to school at night and face your fears. Imagine going to school so true. That's the real scary thing. While we're at it, we'll find out once and for all if there are any ghosts there. Wait, we will? You serious, Pancham? What? Did you think I was just saying all this as a joke? Or maybe you're just scared too. I'm not. Fine. I mean, if you are, I'll prove I've got the guts. But we'll get in trouble with our parents if they find out about it. All you have to do is not get caught sneaking out of your house. Easy. But then what if we get caught afterward, huh? We just have to not get caught. I don't see the problem. I'm with Pancham on this one. I want to see those ghosts for myself. Esper, really? I knew I could count on you, Esper. Yeah, just get good. You're a girl who knows what matters. Well, let's just go ahead and call it then. Tonight, we're sneaking into the school. Oh, look, when you're beat, you're beat. So suck it up and be ready for tonight. See y'all there. You're dismissed. We could just, like, not go. I'm not sure how things turned out like this. I'm really not on board with this plan at all. But I guess it's all set now. I mean, you could just not. Even if Pancham just did decide on everything all by himself. Well, I guess that's it for today. Let's head home. I really don't want to go to the school at night. To be honest, I find it very, very, very scary. So I'm pretty much planning to stick to you like glue, Parfait. You'll let me, won't you? We'll sit together, right? Will you let Vanilla sit close beside you while exploring the school at night? Why is it default to no? Thanks, Parfait. I'm seriously useless when it comes to ghosts and those things. You're a lifesaver. So tonight, the grown-ups will spot us if we just walk out our front doors as usual. I say we should sneak out of our bedroom windows, okay? Good luck, and I'll see you tonight. No, going ahead without me, Parfait. I don't, like... See you then. There's not, like, a door between my bedroom and Nuzleaf's. If I leave, it'll be, like, in broad daylight, practically. I mean, broad nightlight, but, like... Alright. I guess this is about time we start heading to school. I've got to sneak out in some way so Nuzleaf won't notice a thing. Would you like to climb out the window? Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, here we go. Yeah, right? Like, it's literally just a different type of Pokemon. You're just gonna circle around to the front door. Phew. Looks like I managed to get out without anyone noticing. Parfait. Vanilla. I'm normally fine with walking around at night or even excited about it, but ghost stories are the one thing I'm not so good with. You take the lead, Parfait. I'll follow behind. But yeah, it's like, y'all have seen like a Ghastly before, I'm sure. Oh, and go as slowly as you can. No need to rush or anything. Oh, there you are. Man, you took your sweet time. Parfait, is that a Vanilla hiding back there behind you? Just as wimpy as ever. Ha 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 ha. I don't know. I'm just a little kid, so I suppose more like... I don't even know. I can't do, like, laughs. Aww. Oh, well. At least we're all here now. Come on, let's get started. Ghost I've seen to 100 Vanilla. God. Well, everyone is taking their usual seats, but... What now? What do you expect us to do? Isn't it obvious? We're just gonna have to wait until the ghosts appear. What? Wait for the ghosts? Not that I think any will just appear on their own. I guess we'll have to call them here ourselves. Oh, we're gonna have a seance? What? Don't! Hey, spooky ghost! Where are you? If you really exist, come out and prove it. Silence. Just stop already, please. Hey, come on, you dumb ghosts. Are you too dense even? Yeah. What's the matter? Looks like another fainting spell. Are you serious? Nothing's even happening. Nothing's even happened yet. I imagine Vanilla could not take the suspense any longer. Yeah, but still, that's really jumping the gun. Sheesh. That's like beyond cowardly. Whatever. Let's get out of here. Huh, Shelmet? Did you just say something? It wasn't me. Must have been someone else. So hot. Is that... There's someone here. Someone besides us. Someone in the school? Aw. Panjam. Hot. It's so hot. Who is that? Who's there? That's... the blue flames. I can't take it anymore. I'm too scared. Kill me. Forget this. This is way too creepy. Sorry, but I'm out. What the... Hey, Shelmet! You mean you're just gonna faint so you don't have to see what happens next? Isn't that taking the easy way out? Come on. If you go and do a thing like that, then I'll... Was it you? Was it you who has summoned me? You have some nerve. Even if you have no chance against me. Yeah. Pancham fucking dies. Is that... Come, child. I'll give you a taste. Come and learn what true fear tastes like. Well, that did look a little like Giratina. I'm sure it's not. They wouldn't. Ugh, what in the world? We're... at the school? Did we all black out? Hey everybody! Panjam and Shelmet are gone. Esper too. What in the world is going on? I'm so lost right now. That's because you fainted before anyone else, Vanilla. After you blacked out, these blue flames appeared all around us. What? This huge, scary, shadowy thing. It appeared and was looming over us. Hey, don't you go fainting again. No, I won't allow it. No more fainting around here. You can't really command that. But where do you think the others went? Pancham and Shelmet and Esper. I know where they are. Esper! Where have you been? What happened? I was following Pancham and Shelmet. They were taken away by force. By Shadow Force. What? Yes, I saw it all. When the large shadow appeared and everyone else fainted in fright. I did not faint, Brightheart. But I could not predict what might happen next. And so I pretended to be unconscious as well. What? You just pretended? You're amazing. You really aren't scared at all of ghosts and things? Not at all. If anything, I quite like them. Back to the story, though. What happened after that? I waited to see what developed, and when I did, the shadow eventually went away. And after it did, those blue flames began to move again, and Pancham and Shelma were dragged away by some unseen force. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad it was a good joke. I'm very clever. Do you all remember what the witnesses said when Mr. Farfetch disappeared? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said that they saw Mr. Farfetch for the road forks. And didn't they say that they saw blue flames at that time too? Exactly. So I thought I might be witnessing what happened to Mr. Farfetched. And thus I followed after Pancham and Shelmet. And where did they go? Come, I'll show you. Giratina just wants friends. I would believe it. Seems probable to me. Of course it's this place. Honestly, yeah, as for killing it. This is it. The door is open. The door to the ancient barrow? But why? My old pops and the other grown-ups are always saying that we can't go in, right? But Pancham and Shelmet did? Yes. More accurately, they were pulled in. And that was the last I saw of them. No way. This is way too creepy. Seriously, what should we do? I really can't handle places like this. I feel like I might faint at any moment. Vanilla. But we just have to do it. I've got to psych myself up to do it. Vanilla! You do remember that this is the place that all the adults say we should never ever enter. Look, I don't want to break the rules either, but what matters now is... We've got to save... we got to save Pancham and Shelmet. They may not be perfect, but they're still our classmates. You're right. We just have to be brave. Okay. I'm going too. I can't let Vanilla do it alone. Me too. Of course I'll be going. Everyone, thank you. Gumi, if you're scared, you can always wait here. No, I'm going. Besides, it's probably even scarier to wait out here all by myself. And I want to help save them, too. Alright, then let's go, team. We're going to find Panjam and Shelmet, and we're going to bring them back safely. Right, we only get to take one of them. Yeah, honestly, I'd be interested to see a game about origins of legendaries as well. Could be neat. Now, Deerling wouldn't be great for type coverage, so probably not. So I think Esper, who is level 20. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be at level 20 at this point. Yeah, Giratina backstory. I would like it. Damn Psybeam though. Wait, hold up. They're just all here with us. They just... I guess whoever you don't pick is just considered a client, essentially. So yeah, I'm glad I picked Esper for my actual teammate. We all got long range attacks, thank God. Quite nice. Yeah, they can't pick things up for us. Ooh, yeah, Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Dog's backstory would also be very good. I'd like that. Honestly, more Legends games would be nice. It's a popular opinion, I realize, but like, I'd be interested. I like don't want them to do Unova because I'm not confident that they would do that well, because they already like fucked up with their own like indigenous people, how they handled them in Arceus, but I mean, Johto. Kalos could be interesting, I will say. And I mean, unfortunately, it's nothing new for Ainu people to not be represented well in Japanese media. So, it's awful, but... But yeah, no, like, it was interesting seeing, like, just in general, not even, like, specifically, like, Sinnoh in the past, but, like, just, like, Pokemon games set in that kind of era. That's, like, a mainline game instead of just, like, you know, Conquest, where it's, like, I still need to play it, but... I mean, maybe my opinion will change once I actually do play it, but it feels like less so like, here's what the Pokemon world is like in this time, and more like, yeah, that's just like the natural intersection of these two franchises. And here's like a reasonable, you know, region that comes for that. Something that makes sense within that context and has Pokemon. I know, we already got Hoenn remakes, but as a Hoenn liker, I'd like to see Legends, I don't know, Deoxys, would it be? See you in a bit, comrade. But thank you, thank you. Your Excellency, yeah. You know, maybe I'll accept that as a title as well. I'm not gonna complain. Bitch is Sneepy, so I may very well be done by the time you're ready to come back. I mean, I'm not finishing up that fast. But, you know, fair warning. Hey, Kanori, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Or night, or whatever. Thank you for the follow. Time zones are a nightmare. As always. But yeah, like... Now that I got back into the groove of playing Legends, it's kind of all I can think about doing after this stream. I'm like, ooh. Once I'm done, I think I'm just gonna go straight back to that and do more main plot shit, maybe. Fuck around. But yeah, I'd like to see it in more regions. It could be interesting to see them tackle like a new region, but I feel like, I don't know if there wouldn't be much point since there is less like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, part of the appeal, obviously, with Legends Arceus is you see all the locations you remember from current day Sinnoh. Yeah, I need to look for the wisps. That's something I need to make progress on. Yeah, Legend Kyurem. I was saying this before you popped in, but like, I'm conflicted on Legends. Whatever, you know, what ended up being. But like, because on the one hand, I really do want to see that original lore, and Unova has like a lot of potential. On the other hand, I am not confident at all that they would handle like Native American analogs in that kind of setting well. So it's like I'm of two minds on it. Because like a lot of the lore in Legends Arceus was cool, but even that was very like, oh, these are supposed to be the Ainu people, and we sure are playing as the colonizers, and we're supposed to be like fine with that. And it's all like, hey, everyone was working together and being happy, and everyone loved it. And it's like, wow, that's... I don't know very much Japanese history, but I can tell you for a fact that that didn't happen. But yeah, Gen 5 has like a lot of background lore to expand on. Wait, I saw more Pokemon in front of me. I was like, I didn't even process who it actually was. But yeah, I mean, like, part of the deal also with Unova is that it's very like medieval fantasy, despite being set in the US. So, like, it wouldn't be perfect to have them just, like, totally ignore that, like, this is the United States. Would have had these peoples in it at this time, but it would probably go a lot better. Just have a totally fictionalized, like, hey, here's the standard, like, I don't know, fantasy version of, like, medieval times in Europe. But, like, no, it's in the US because of reasons. Yeah, like, regardless, it would be interesting to see what they do with it. Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, Gen 6 is also, like, it also has interesting potential in that regard. Sadly, for as much as I like Alola overall, it's hard to imagine what they would do. Because Alola is already very, like... I don't know how to word. Like, they were just getting started setting up their Pokemon League. And they were still, like, maintaining their older traditions a lot. So it's like, it's hard to imagine what we would get out of seeing, like, a time before that. And then Galar was like, I mean, we really didn't... Yeah, exactly. It has the culture stuff already, so, like, we kind of know. Like, anything we could have potentially learned from Legends... Necrozma? I don't know. We know already. Fine, you can use it. But yeah, no, Geller, we just didn't really hear much. Like, there is some, like, implications of, like, background lore a little bit. And there is the whole story with, I'm forgetting the name of the Pokemon. The one that was gonna destroy the whole world. Something about, like, having way too much power charged up. Oh my god. Yeah, you know the one. Point being, like, that conflict, like... I mean, the ideas that got sealed away and, like, that got, like, pushed to the present day is, like, well, we can't solve this now. It's just another thing where it's like, I mean, what could you even get out of it? Where it's like, oh, I'm a little hungry, apparently. It's... Galar obviously doesn't have, like, the cultural stuff necessarily, but, like... you know. Anything involving Geller is... It's been pushed to the present day. But yeah, so it would just be entirely new, yeah. Yeah, Kanto and Johto don't really have much. Like, Johto has, like, the dogs. There's a whole backstory with that, which could be interesting to see happen. That is true, yeah. There is theoretically a lot of stuff that they could do with the, like, UK basis. I would be interested in finding out what the fuck is going on with the whole, like, island that Mustard's on. But, I don't know. Because it's so, like, distinct from Galar. From the mainland. But yeah, no, like, that's a fair point. We would then be dealing very directly with death, and they probably don't want to touch that. Although, I was surprised by how, like, direct they were about, like, child abuse with, the Alola story. So, I don't know. And it's been touched on before. Yeah, Legends Arc is full of, like, by the way, you could and probably will die if you go out there on your own. To the point that it just gets kind of annoying, where it's just like, yeah, I get it. You've said this like 10 times now. It stopped being, like, threatening, and it's now just like... Yeah, I know. But, like, there is, like, a reasonable amount of, like, acknowledgement of death, even in the mainline... the other mainline games. Obviously Lavender Tower, but, like, even more recently. So it's, like, 50-50 on, like... Clearly they're willing to acknowledge it, but it's the question of, like, would they be willing to do an entire plot, like, centered heavily around death? And acknowledging that Pokemon can die. Because that could be a problem. Well, I was hoping you could stand up to a bit more than that, dearling. Yeah, like, it's possible. All things considered. I do wonder what, like... I admittedly don't know much about my history of Spain, so I don't know, like, what in particular they could draw on for that kind of thing. It would be, like... The main games for that haven't even come out yet, so this is, like... silly to consider, but, like, also... Yeah, I do wonder what we'll have as, like, the main thing for Gen 9. Because I'm enjoying the depth we're getting in... Or that I've been seeing so far in, Legends Arceus. Like, it's not, like, super, like, intricate and detailed. And there's definitely some issues I've had with it, like I've mentioned. But, like, it's an interesting cast, I would say. And that's, like, something that, I mentioned this last stream, but they did that. They did really well with Galar in particular on having, like, a fleshed out cast. It feels like they've been prioritizing that a bit more again after, like... I mean, a lot of Pokemon games have strong casts, but, like, it felt like there were less characters in Galar that I was just like... that we never really got to learn about, you know? I know, like, all of the gym leaders got reasonably fleshed out, and we saw them for, like, long enough that it was, like... It worked well. Yeah, I honestly forgot that we haven't seen the box art legendaries yet. Oh, shit. I would like to see an India-inspired region. Frankly, I'd kind of like to see that more than a Spain-inspired region, but that's just me. I know, we just got UK, so, like, another Western European country is just like, eh. I know, obviously, it's got its own unique culture, obviously, but there's a part of me that's like, wish we could have left that one for, like, a gen and gone somewhere, like, a little further away. Nitpicky. Uh-oh. Nothing to revive you with. That's a problem. What was I gonna say about... Scarlet Violet. Oh, right, I was saying, like... I mean... To put it, like... Or to take it from another direction, like... A common issue in, like... the earlier Pokemon games is that the Elite Four, in particular... was always just, like... a bunch of people you never met before. Bar, like, one or maybe two. And, like, of course, X and Y had a champion who, like, was barely relevant. I like Diantha. I think she's got a nice design. Even though she is literally just Audrey Hepburn, I like her. But, like, she was very much just there. But yeah, like, the Elite Four was always just, like, whoever. And it was funny because we finally got an Elite Four that was, like, characters we knew with Alola. But then there was precisely one who was just a complete, like, mystery, just like it had always been, but because she stood out so much in contrast to the other Alolan Elite Four, everyone talks about how they're like, who the fuck is she? Where did she come from? Like, Kahili's got a nice enough design, but it was funny because it's just like, we went from having like 1 out of 4 tops that we meet before actually going to the Elite Four to 3 out of 4, and people were like, what about Kahili though? We don't know anything about her. There is a part of me that's like, she seems very much like a white person who buys property in Hawaii and drives out the indigenous people through gentrification and all that. Anyway, especially considering she is a golfer and how awful that can be in terms of land usage for the one thing that only, like, more wealthy people can take part in, and also, you know, anyway, I don't have any issues with that, of course, it's fine. Kahili's neat. But yeah, like, with Alola, and then even more so with, Galar, we finally had, like, an Elite... Well, I mean, Galar didn't have an Elite Four, but, like, you know, like, it was all characters that we knew. And so that made it more, like... I don't know, it felt a little more meaningful. I had more fun with it because of that. And that's even as someone who generally, like... I tend to like the Elite Four members. Like, I think oftentimes they have, like, the kind of designs that I like in characters. Like, I love Grimsley so fucking much. Unova Elite Four, man. I mean, like, Marshall isn't really... buff guys aren't really for me. But, like, aside from that... But yeah, like... I would love it if the game's released, a bit further apart. Yeah. That was the coolest thing about the Unova Elite Four, is that they took, I'm blanking on her name right now. Caitlyn, from the, Gen 4 Frontier. Technically, she wasn't the Frontier brain, because it was, Durak? However you pronounce his name. Like, who was fighting for her. But, like, she was from there. And it was cool to see her, like, grow into, like, her own independent trainer and be, like, powerful enough to be in the Elite Four. Like, a cool bit of character progress from, like, someone you would never... That's completely fair. Yeah, no, that's just, like, trivia I happen to know because I actually did that. I happened to actually do the Battle Castle. At least got the silver symbol. So I saw that was, like... Draco actually battles too. Anyway, like, it was cool to see her actually develop, and, like, you wouldn't expect that from a Battle Frontier brain, because they, like, they're just kind of, like, whoever's... I mean, like, Barry's dad aside. They exist within the context of their battle facility. Well, Annabelle. But that was after the fact. Anyway, yeah, Caitlyn was cool. And then they did that whole thing with Annabelle, and that was even cooler to me. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I can do half a stretch right now. A cat literally just got onto my laps. If you redeemed that like 30 seconds earlier. But I will still do that. Yeah, like, Annabelle, man. Speaking of, Two Lookers theory drives me fucking insane. That's only tangentially related, but, like, it really does. Because there's no way that's not true, but it's also so fucking wild. I don't know if people know about that in this chat. So... Let me just... Because I can talk about Two Lookers theory for a good couple minutes, and... I think everyone needs to know. So for the uninitiated, first of all, X and Y started up a new universe where Mega Evolution is the thing, which seems like random and like... You know, there's been a ton of new mechanics over the years, why would that, you know, make a difference? But... We didn't know about this until Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, where in the Delta episode, Zinnia hypothesized, when they were talking about context, there was a meteor that's about to strike Hoenn, right? And the scientists were talking about, like, hey, we got technology that would let us send that to just, like, a random spot in a random other dimension, and what are the odds it would actually hit something, you know? And the entire reason they even had that technology is because of the discovery of Mega Evolution coincided with the discovery of a particular type of energy that, like, sort of works in tandem with it. And is also, like, connected to the whole Xerneas, Evoltal, like, super weapon thing from the war 1,000 years ago. Anyway, Zinnia comes along and is like, hey, just hypothetically, what if that random spot you sent, what if that random spot where we're gonna just send that meteor to was actually a place that doesn't have the technology to be able to do that same thing, or to be able to, you know, destroy the meteor or anything like that? What if by just, like, leaving it up to random chance, we doom an entire other Hoenn to, like, oblivion. And it was like, the way she described it made it very obvious that she was talking about the, you know, the Hoenn of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And so, like, just, like, the way it was handled made it very obvious that it's like, oh, this is supposed to be, like, a new universe now, where, like, the discovery of, this new energy source propelled technology and everything to a much further point, much faster, and all these other things. So that all happened. Whole new universe. Mostly the same characters who followed mostly the same plots, but some differences. But anyway, yeah, on the Battle Resort, I think, whatever it was called, the replacement for the Battle Frontier, Looker washes up on the shore and doesn't have any memories. And people are assuming, like, oh, hey, Gen 3, at least in the original timeline, took place before Gen 4, right? Or, like, you know, the Hoenn games take place before Sinnoh, anyway. I think it was overall Gen 3 before Gen 4. Anyway, so maybe this is supposed to be, like, the start of Looker's story, right? Where he washes up on some random beach, doesn't remember anything, but decides to become a detective and, you know, blah, 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 all that. And that's, you know, that's just the prevailing theory, because, like, obviously, right? What else would it be? And then Sun and Moon comes out and presents the whole deal with ultra wormholes, where people get sucked into, you know, wormholes and pop out at random places in different universes or timelines or whatever, with no memories. And it's like, huh. That sounds an awful lot like what happened to Looker in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Ruby? Sure hope not. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Interesting. And, like, then, of course, we had Annabelle, who is a follower, who, like, was very heavily implied to be from that original universe from the 2D games. Talking about the Battle Tower. And so people realize, wait, is the Looker from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, like, the Looker from the original timeline, and not the one from, like, that we saw in Kalos? Because, like, if you looked at the different timelines of, like, for example, the Looker in, that we meet in, Alola, has been there for, like, 10 years, at least. And it is and that does line up with, like, the timelines. Because, like, obviously we see, Red and Green, and they're, like, 10 years older. But it could also be that there is two Lookers just running around, completely unaware that the other exists. Or alternatively, there was only ever one Looker from the original universe, and he got brought into this one. And now, you know, but then, like, why would there have only been one? Because, like, everyone else has, like, a version in the original universe and the Mega Universe. It's like, I don't know, it fascinates me. I wish they would do the Looker lookalike thing, honestly. I'd like to see them follow through on that whole plotline. Because it's still, like, it's very obvious now, you know, like, what happened to Looker, because we have that context, but they haven't acknowledged it still, so... I am out. Of... items for healing. what's the ding button for switching the leader? Because we might want to do that right now. We might just have you, like, get the hell out of there. I think it, yep, I think you're right. I'm not used to it. Oh, I can't do it right now because it's a story mission, I think. That's why it wasn't working, because it was also tapping L. And that wasn't doing anything for me. But yeah, no, you can do it in main game, just like... Not right now, apparently. We don't have any... Yeah, no Pecha Berries. We do have a Reviver Seed, so there's that. Little buddy's gonna be suffering a little bit. Yeah. They just said, fuck you for main story. I think Vanilla just fainted out of fear, honestly, realistically. Oh, buddy. Please don't kill me. I think it'd be cool if you didn't. There we go. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. But yeah, it's, two liquors. It's neat. I love theories like that where it's like absolutely fucking batshit, and yet, I mean, it's not like that weird, but like, it's wild enough that you think like, that seems like a stretch, but it doesn't though. That's kind of exactly what they're implying, and yet they haven't done anything with it. I think the wildest part for me is that they set it up like a generation early, half a generation early, whatever you want to consider that. They're like, yeah, he just washed up without memories. Weird, huh? And then... I just don't expect that kind of thing from Pokemon of all things. I might just be forgetting things then. Because, like, entire generation... I mean, like, not really, because it's... They were obviously working on, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire at the same time as... or, like, finishing it up at the same time as they're starting with Sun and Moon. So it's, like, it's easy to see how that would have been accomplished, even without, like... super advanced playing heads, like, hey, we're gonna do this thing. What if you did a little funny thing with Looker? Hint, hint, wink, 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 wink. There's also the detail that, like, the Looker in Alola isn't a faller, which is, you know, what they call people who fall through the Ultra Wormholes, who have the scent of, the Ultra Dimension, and attract Ultra Beasts and all that shit. Which, like, Annabelle fell through a decade ago and still is, like, considered a faller. So... it's not like it wears off. Oh, shit! Interesting. Yeah, I suppose there have been a lot of, like, you know, Pokemon that they reveal a generation early through, like, previews and shit. Spin-offs and such. There's that. I completely... Like, now that you mention it, I do, like, vaguely remember hearing about that. Yeah, Mythicals. Yeah, because they always do the, like, generation early, like, Mythical movie. Well, always, but, like, pretty frequently. Come to think of it, Magearna does feel very, like, something you'd find in Galar? Anyway. This looks like a good place to stop and catch our breath. Yeah, we should be safe here for now. Phew, I was so on edge this whole time. Now that we've stopped, I suddenly can't seem to stop shaking. Can't lie, talking about two lookers theory, I was like kind of sneaky before that. I was like, man, I'm gonna end like pretty early tonight. I'm awake now. Yeah, Magearna feels very Galar. And not even slightly Alola. Me too. I feel like my vision is going dark. Begs the question. Gen 8 Mythicals. I mean, none of them really scream Spain to me. I would say, what the fuck was... Zeraora is like... For being a late Mythical, still feels like... Not like... so very distinctly Galarian, but it feels like... Galarian enough. But there was... Because, like, what are the others? Hopefully, I'm opening up my browser here doesn't make Citra want to die. But let's find out. It does make Citra want to die a little bit. Zerut, yeah, actually. Yeah, actually. Zerud would make a lot of sense. I can see that. Yeah, because, like, it does not fit Galar. But it's weird, right? Because Galar has, like, those two, like, other regions nearby that also don't fit the rest of the entire continent. Hey, Vanilla, stop that this instant! Whoa, that was close. Thanks, dearling. We still haven't seen any sign of Pancham or Shelmet. I suppose the real challenge still lies ahead. Everyone be on your guard. Yeah, it's like, I do get why that was a thing. Because, like, they wanted the DLC regions to be, like, clearly distinct and not just like, hey, here's something that was, like, that looks very much like it was supposed to be in the main game. I will say, a lot of people I've seen, like, react to the DLC like, oh, this is clearly supposed to be in the main game, and just got cut for time, or, like, got separated off to DLC. It's so, like, different and weird that, like, I'm thoroughly convinced it was never supposed to be part of the main game. I can see it as part of a third version. That's it. Kubfu is so fucking weird. I still need to play through the game, like, enough to unlock Kubfu. Not super hard. On another file, just so I can, A, have it for living dex purposes. B, have the Pokedex entry unlocked at all on Pokemon Home, because I did a little funny and stupid. And I evolved it before I remember to put it in home. Every time I think about Kapu, I'm reminded of my small, tiny little failure. Although there's still Pokemon I'm missing from Galar besides. Expand Lab Mountains. Oh. Yeah, personally, I do not fucking imagine knowing mountains and where they are, aside from like the big ones. But yeah, like, I mean, whatever the fucking region was called that you go for Kapu, I completely forget. But like, it definitely doesn't feel Spanish. Isle of Armor, yeah, that's up. So it does make you wonder what that's all about. It's not based on any real-world region. It's solely based off of karate movies. That entire place. Oh, Thievel. Oh, yeah, now that you mention. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it does feel very Spaniard, you know? I suppose we also already have 3 Musketeers. It'll be interesting to see if they make an appearance in, Scarlet and Violet. I can see them doing the thing where, like, they make Keldeo available through normal means. Yeah. As an animal, it fits well into Galar, but it also has, like, reasonable links to, Spain. Yeah, honestly, like, I would be down for learning more about Sacred Swords, and, like, I can't remember if they're, like, explicitly from, Unova. I wouldn't be surprised, considering, you know, the whole backstory of Unova, but, like... I can't remember for sure, you know? In general, I just want them to, like, do that more where they put, like, mythicals in certain games permanently. 'Cause it sucks. It sucks that you already can't get, if I recall, Manaphy anymore. Like, it was unavailable for... I mean, we got it occasionally over the years, I'm pretty sure. But, like, it was available for a couple months. Nothing. And then we're getting Darkrai again for 1 whole month. And then if you miss that, you never get to see the Darkrai event. Ever again, because we're not going to get another remake. But yeah, I would, like, that's another big benefit, too. Is, like, they would actually get proper stories. Because, like, obviously we already had that with, you know, Gen 5 and prior, but, like, I want, like, a proper story for, like, Magearna. It's got a cool-ass design. I know it's got the whole movie, but, like, I want something in the games. Yes. I still need to do the Elk Slayer event. I'm, like, debating with myself if I really want to softer set for a shiny Shaman. Because, like, Shaman's adorable, but I don't know that I have the willpower. But it'd be cool to get a shiny mythical at least once, especially since they're... I know for a fact they're not, shiny locked. I don't know that's necessarily that I care about anything else in terms of the Gen 4 legendaries that I would be able to do that with. But yeah, I am glad that they brought the events back and that we're finally going to be able to get Arceus. I'm glad at least that Arceus, the one that we could never do, is, like, available permanently now. It is locked behind completing 2 different fucking games, which sucks, but, like, I'll take that over, like, yep, it's available for 1 month, good luck. Hope you got the game already. Yeah. I mean, it is appropriate, in general, having it be a pain to get. It's mostly the problem of it being, like, locked behind, like, 2 full game purchases. But hey. Yeah, the reason you, I'll rephrase. Like, you buy Legends Arceus to get it in Brilliant Diamond, which is far preferable to buying Brilliant Diamond and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to get it in Legends Arceus, you know? Because Legends Arceus is distinctly the better game. So at least it's like the people playing Legends Arceus. Other way around. The people playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It's not like they're being told, like, hey, get this shitty remake. Yes! The Regis, please! I would love to see more on that, because, like, it was so clearly established as, like, a trio, especially with the whole ruin with Regigigas, that I would be interested to see, like, how they handle, like, having 2 more now, especially since they're, like, also breaking away from the theme of the originals. I'm still, like, I like Regieleki because it's fucking adorable. And Regidrago I'm, like, fine with. But, like, there is a part of me that's, like, bothered because that's where it's, like, why did... Like, we had, like, a perfect set of, like, Stone Age, Steel Age, and Ice Age. And then Regigigas being, you know, the combo trio master. But why? Because I can see the argument for Regieleki, you know. I don't know if we really ever call it the Electric Age, but, like, that period in history. Regidrago? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's the modern age, which is, like, I get that. Which, honestly, like, design-wise, it being, like, an electric spirit thing makes sense for it being smaller. But also, there's something about, like, the more recent one being smaller that's also, like, yeah, of course it would be. You know, the old, like, older, like, megafauna, you know? As a contrast. I don't know, it's, like, a minor thing that just popped in my mind. But yeah, I could very much see, Draco being Middle Ages, and especially with Unova being a thing. We made it pretty far down. I think I hear voices from over that way. Let's go. It does get, like, a lot more wonky with those two, though. Where were the voices coming from? Is that Vanilla? Vanilla, is that you? That voice! That's Panchem's voice. Oh, okay. I figured, but... Is Gumi with you too? Please, get us out of here. Shelmet too. I have not played Pokemon Context. Context. I have not played Pokemon Conquest, but I want to at some point. I have a friend who is really into it, and I'd like to experience it. So one of these days. Shelmet, Pancham, can you hear us? Pokemon Contacts. I might need some, apparently. Where are you two? I'm not really sure. It's all black. Pancham, Shelmet, just hold on. We're going to get you out of there. Oh, you will? That voice! Who's that? It is I, the Darkland Emissary. Fucking edgy ass. Yeah, get out of here, Cold Steel. What? The Darkland? I know. Like, I am convinced thoroughly that this can't actually be Giratina. Yeah, but it looks interesting, honestly. I'd love to try it. Once I get the time. Video game backlog, you know how it is. Yeah! Ah! You have come to a forbidden place. None who have come here have ever returned. Uh-oh. What? Vanilla, don't you faint now. Steady on. Ah. Streaming sounds. However, 3 dittos combined to scare people. Yeah, exactly. It's just shadow puppets. However, there is one condition on which I may allow you to depart. Condition? It was? Oh fuck. I missed it. This is so sad. Show me this clipping scarf again, please. Yep, that's an illusion. Pancham, Shelmet! You guys! Save us! Get us out of here! Here are my conditions. Grant me their spirits, and I swear I will let you go. What? You heard me. Grant me their spirits. I will allow you to escape unharmed. Fennekin, good choice though. Understand very, very much. It's a good pick. Now, can we gamble for it? Oh yeah, like a little bit. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh, it is... It's poking right into my head. Oh yeah, it's just literally... There's not even like a scarf part, it just like... pops right out. That can't be healthy. Panchams and Shelmet spirits? What do you say? It's not such a bad deal, wouldn't you say? Not on your life! Vanilla! What was that? What did you just say to me? I said we're never doing that! Oh, cripes, I'm so scared. Noted, Vanilla says cripes. Like we'd give them up for ourselves. I think I might faint. Pancham and Shelmet are... It's no good. Our friends! I'm gonna faint! Yeah, honestly, I'm enjoying it so far. So, like, I'll take a little, scarf clipping. Vanilla! Vanilla! You will come to regret those words. It's just little guys, what are you gonna do? We're surrounded! Everybody, I'm really sorry. You can blame me for all this. No, we all feel the same. Even if Vanilla hadn't said it. Any one of us would have done the same. I'll be brave and fight too. Say farewell to your spirits. I am Giratina, devourer of innocent spirits such as yours. Wait, what? Is actually literally... Okay. Not necessarily the voice I would have given to, like, a Giratina if I had known from the very beginning that it was actually for real. But I'll keep with it. Hi, Giratina. Hi, Wiggly. What? I am the Darkland Emissary. Hi, Gary Tina. So true. Interesting music. For Giratina fight. Rescue, impossible for now. What's the range on wands? Truant. Interesting. That was completely unnecessary. Unless it wasn't. Yo. But Dungeon's been good. We're fighting Giratina now, and that's fine. True ant. Wow, a real ant. Not an uncle. 58 tails, thank you. But also, was Rescue Team DX not good? That's sad to hear. Yeah, Amogus is so good. Hi, Lynn! I just realized your names are the same colors, so it just blended in. Yeah, you're fucking Pogger's ass, winning every single fucking game. Pink gang, pink gang. Hidden power. Well, that was quite visible, actually. Protect, man. Seeing Giratina's truant ability has activated is so... Among Us tryhard? Yeah, no. You made that clear tonight, and I love that for you, frankly. Okay, yeah, the original feels better. That's fair. Their move nudged. I honestly don't remember what that was. It's been 10-ish years at least. Oh. Weird that they removed that. This is a bad matchup for me. Oh, yeah, A button, right. I forgot that's what they're called. That's fucking weird. What even is Giratina's normal ability? I have to check now. I completely forget. What did I replace? Normally pressure or potentially telepathy. But that's yeah, okay. I doubt it has its hidden ability. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Clunkery movement. That, I mean, that mouse well with, like, what I experienced in Brilliant Diamond, frankly. A different game, but, like, navigating a grid on, like, with a, control stick is kind of... Especially when you don't have, like, you're not locked to that grid anymore. It's not great. Yeah, like, you really can't beat, like, just being perfectly locked into a nice little grid where you can pick very specific directions. Even this, where, like, I am locked into a grid, I'm using a, Xbox controller, right? I'm not, Mr. Nintendo. I'm using a regular 3DS. Like... it's still, like, iffy because of that. It's not the worst, but it's still definitely iffy. Don't mind me forgetting to use alliances this entire fucking time. And then using it while it's protecting. Oh boy. I'm also doing fuck all for damage, notably. Yeah, I don't really have anything to help with that. I mean, how much does Razor Leaf do in comparison to... Yeah, it's the same. Oh, okay, alright, okay, alright, alright. I thought I was about to lose. Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't really have occasion to use them in dungeons, and then when they're actually useful, it's like, you weren't using them, so you forget. Eek. Eek. Goodbye! I like Giratina just, like, lying prone over there. We did it! We actually beat Giratina? We defeated Giratina, a bunch of kids. Yeah. We won! So please, please give Pancham and Shelmet back. I cannot do that. None can leave this place. You know, you keep saying that, but is that not the case? Before we battled, you said that you would let us go in exchange for the boy spirits. If we had agreed at that time, then we would have been able to return from this place, would we not? I'm a bit confused now, but I am the Dark Lord Emissary. So give up on any hope of returning from this place. Do you even know what you're saying anymore? Giratina's just a Chunibyo. I get it now. Shut up! I said you can't, so you can't. Got it? You just can't! Oh, that's enough, Solosis. Man! Yeah, very Sundere. Litwick! It's not like I want to let you leave or anything. Let's just give it up, Solosis. What? It doesn't look like these kids are going to be scared now, no matter what we do. But then... Yeah, it's fine. We're done here. Thanks for trying so hard, though. Yeah! I tried so hard! I really did! But what? Yeah, Solosis, it's all thanks to you that we could even keep it going this long. Oh, fuck! Kaibi's with the raid. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope we had a good stream. We'll do a shout out real fast. Uh-oh, for gore. Well, that's the raid message now. That's just the raid message. Here, let me help you. Let me help you. I don't even know if I have stuff active on your channel right now. So we will find out. Fuck yeah, I do. See, I'm helping. Hell yeah, Genshin. Hope we had a good time. Were you doing gacha or just like, story playthrough or grinding shit? If I might ask. Hey, Cassidy, thank you for the follow. We really owe you, so please don't cry. Oh, baby. Oh, poor baby. Please, can you explain what's going on? Just dailies and grinding? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's very fair. Please, yeah, give your voice a break. Literally just got up and you ended homophobia? Yeah. I end homophobia every day. Homophobia? Yeah, that's how you pronounce that. The truth is that the Giratina you all thought was not the real Giratina at all. Yeah, right, I got dragged around. Oh, got up and then you ended, comma, homophobia. I understand now. It was just an illusion created by Solosis. What? Well, we're really sorry. All that about Giratina being the Darkland emissary and you never returning home? Don't play with people who summon 5 stars on banners, sorry. You're so valid for that. I can't believe it, I ended homophobia. I do that all the time. It's called being gay. And so lovable. What? It was all lies? What in the world is going on here? Okay, let me explain. We Litwick are on a journey to try to scare the Pokemon of this world. Seeing others cowering in fear is like food to us. I love the fight going on in chat right now. Fight, 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 fight. What I'm trying to convey is that it's the source of our energy. You see, you get energy from seeing other Pokemon get scared? Yeah, nothing gets us pumped up like seeing somebody trembling in fear. Violence! Agony! See? Just giving your friend Gumi here a little fright made our flames this strong. That's pretty strong! Heaven or hell, let's rock! So true, Wiggly. So we came here in hopes of scaring everyone, but eventually we always get found out, and everyone just ends up getting mad at us. Of course they do! Who wouldn't? Then we get chased out of town and have to move on to the next place. And that's how we moved from one village to the next all this time. But all our usual tricks started getting a bit old, and we're stuck in a rut. Until we ended up being unable to scare anyone at all. And that's when it happened. That's when we met Solosis. Solosis listened to our story and took pity on us and our plight. And eventually even agreed to help us. He can create illusions of frightening Pokemon with his psychic powers. And that allowed us to scare everyone once again. And boy, did we ever scare everyone! It was just one smash hit after another. We're just knocking him out of the park, scaring poor villagers left and right. Solosis is a weird Pokemon, you're not wrong. Hey, try not to sound so happy when you're saying that. We've made a big mess, and we've even had to have sheriffs come to investigate. I agree that you're probably taking things too far. Once everyone finds out about this, you probably won't be able to stay here. Well, about that, we feel really bad about making any requests after causing such a big fuss, but... Please? Do you think you could not tell anyone about us being here? Or the way we tried to scare everyone? What? If we get chased out of this village, we'll have to try and find a new home again. We promise we won't cause any more trouble, though. Please, we're begging you. Will you agree not to tell the other villagers about what happened here? Sure. What? Hold on, Vanilla. Are you sure about this? We're just going to forgive them? Yeah, I think it's fine. I forgive them. I don't think they're really bad Pokemon. Seems like they feel bad about it all. And the Litwick have to scare Pokemon to get energy, right? So, I mean, this time they went too far, and that's no good. But maybe it's okay if it's just a little. Partner theme! Time for emotions. A reasonable amount of scaring. Oh, and they should try to do something good for every time they scare somebody. On the sly, so that nobody notices. Wait, how come you're deciding everything? What does everyone else think? To be honest, I have a hard time following Vanilla's thinking. Saying that it's fine to scare Pokemon just a little? How do you measure that? Honestly, the Mystery Dungeon games, yeah, they have really good music. I really enjoy the soundtracks. But I do think doing something nice for others is a good idea. So if that's what Vanilla wants, then I suppose I'm alright with it. Esper! I think it's okay to go along with Vanilla's idea too. I mean, I guess. It's pretty strange, but I think it might end up alright. And Goomy! But Parfait, what do you think? What do I think? Do you think we should forgive the Litwick like Vanilla says? I know the Litwick aren't really cruel Pokemon. So I guess it's alright, as long as they realize what they did wrong. Parfait! Yeah, if Vanilla wants to forgive them, then I guess we've got to. After all, Vanilla was the one who was the most scared by all this. Dearling. But you didn't have to remind everybody that I was the most scared. So I guess we're decided. You won't tell everyone about the Litwick. Really? Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to do nice things for others either. Of course, we won't forget. We'll be sure to do good things. We won't let anyone know either. And no more big pranks like this one. Is that a deal? Even if Mr. Farfetch wasn't harmed, it's still not right to go kidnapping Pokemon. Oh, speaking of kidnapping. Oh yeah! What about Pancham and Shelmet? Oh, yeah. Solosis, if you would? Yeah. What? What was that you just did there? Smiling, aren't you? You guys! Ah! So scary! Thank goodness that you're both okay. Come on. It's time we all headed home. And so the children wrapped up their adventure, having proved their mettle. Yeah, same. And each returned to his or her home, safe and sound. There. They slipped in quietly so that none of the adults would notice they noticed. Yeah. Nice and simple. Except for Vanilla and Parfait. You little fools! What do you think you're doing running around in the middle of the night? And sneaking out to do so, without a lick of permission from us. Well, no, I don't know that it's all so bad as you say. What are you saying? You're far too lenient on these kids. When a child steps out of line, a scolding is what you use to get him back in line. I don't know about that. Now step up to the task. Pops? I'm really sorry. I don't know, maybe it's all the nerves. But I'm suddenly bushed, so I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night. Good night. Just right there. Now just a minute. Vanilla. We're not done talking about this. Wake yourself up right this minute. Oh, convenient time to pass out. If that's how you're gonna play it. Good fucking night. Then Parfait. I guess you alone get the pleasure of being lectured by me. Good night. I'm totally asleep. You can tell by the way I'm saying this in my sleep. What? I hope you're ready. It's more like a hiccup, but that's fine. It's because you inconsiderate little rascals. Anyone with even an ounce of common sense would. And another thing. And so Parfait ended up on the receiving end of one of Caracasa's infamous lectures. Unable to escape until nearly dawn, and all in Vanilla's place. You damn whippersnappers. The village's sacred spot. Now, here's the question. Is the save screen gonna show Giratina or Solosis? So sleepy. I hardly got a wink of sleep after getting lectured until the sun came up. Not that I can really complain. It's true that we snuck out without permission. Of course they were going to be mad. I wonder how Vanilla's holding up. Probably hearing it from Caracosta right now. Yeah, that's fair. I did fight Giratina, like, mechanically. Yeah, there it is. I have to change my sitting position, which is so very upsetting to the cat who's on my lap, but my legs are dying. Oh, morning, child. Up and moving already? You sure got an earful last night, huh? But I'm sure Caracosta's just looking out for you kids. He was probably just worried sick by that stunt you pulled. I hope you can understand that. Yeah, well, that's great. By the by, I haven't asked recently, but any more memories coming back to you? Nope. You remembering anything? You think I remember anything ever, even in my past life? Not even a little, huh? Well, no need to push yourself or anything. Reckon you've got pretty used to this world. Maybe it's time you saw some more. Sure, Caracosta goes on like that, but... Personally, I'm of the school that thinks kids learn best by doing, you know? Of course, going out on adventures has some risk too, but you learn a whole heaps. I never much noticed, but... Nuzleaf is pretty laid back when it comes to adventuring, huh? So I say you just go on and have your little adventures around the village. I think they're a little more than just around the village. Though you should probably look out for them, Behem. It's summer vacation, ain't it? Might as well enjoy your freedom. Vanilla, what do you think this is? This isn't clean at all. Alright, done at last. What part of this is done? Look, right here and here. You've left more of it unclean than you have clean. Yeah, Nuzleaf have nipples. I cleaned it, so I'm done. Oh, no, you're not. Unacceptable. Get back here and do it right. What? I guess Caracosta's using cleaning as a punishment. Good thing you two are water types. What's this? A slip of paper? It's a note from Vanilla. Dear Parfait, sorry, but it looks like I won't be able to play with you today. Caracosta's making me clean the house top to bottom to make up for last night. So we'll have to take a break from being Junior Expedition Society members today. Good thing Caracosta didn't see this. I'm really, really sorry I can't go out today. Sounds like Vanilla's in a pretty tough spot. Oh well, it's just one day. I guess I can see if anyone else wants to go exploring a dungeon with me. Oh, okay. What? You guys got found out? And you got lectured by Caracosta? Kinda cringe. Oh, wow. I'd be scared to get one of his lectures. But I also felt bad about keeping it all from my parents. So perhaps being found out is for the best. After we parted ways with you guys last night, we actually had a little talk before we went back to our own houses. Oh, and we were excluded from this. Okay. We were thinking about coming clean to our parents rather than sneaking back in. So I told my parents about the whole thing last night after I got home. It seems like the grown-ups all react in their own different ways. I totally got chewed out by my mom. My head still hurts from all her yelling. I really heard it from my parents, too. So everyone got in trouble, huh? Me too. But then my mom was crying. Yeah, we really made them worry. You know that they really just care about us and don't want anything to happen to us. Getting yelled at a bit might be a good thing. What kind of kids are these? I don't have any parents around to do even that much. We were all just talking about how glad we were to come clean before you got here. Really. And we were wondering how you and Vanilla handled the situation. I feel better knowing that you had to sit through a massive lecture too. Yeah, but Vanilla and Parfait didn't come clean. They got caught. Glad you all enjoy it. Great. Yeah, I just had to sit through a giant lecture and you all So what now? Parfait, you're thinking of heading straight into another dungeon? Who are you gonna take with you? Sounds rather fun. I'd be okay with going. I'm down. I owe you one after last night. I guess I owe you one too. I'm always happy to go. It looks like everyone is up for a bit more adventure. Naturally, I am too. Parfait, you should choose who you want to go exploring with. Well in that case... I mean... Great, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Parfait. Alright, then that's that. Good luck, Parfait, and to you, Esper. I could take two of you. Let's go, Parfait. Let's go, Parfait. So true. Let's go, me. Gotta have confidence. Sneasel, Bayleaf. Gotcha. But you wonder. I wonder what's past that door. Oh yeah, I should restock after all that shit happened. Good point. I'm lost. I can't believe this. That sounds like a you problem. I mean, hopefully I should have a lot of money after that, right? Probably. Sort of. Let's see if I had anything in storage. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I think I only wanted to store those. Let's see. Orange berries for sure. And do I want any more reviver seeds? I'll take one. Other than that, I think that should be pretty good. Actually, do I have apples? Ah, plenty. We're good. Oh, and I don't have any doubles. Okay. Nectar Meadow it is. Oh yeah, late game Mystery Dungeons for sure. Obviously I haven't experienced once in this, but tempting if I wasn't a grass type. But who do I want to bring? I could bring Sylveon like I usually do, but I kind of want to have Jolteon along. I like them. Jolteon good. Still need to equip items though. Do that real fast. Give you the attack bracelet. Or liplet. And you the detective liplet. Squad. Actually, which floor were we going to? That might be a little bit relevant. Ninth floor. Okay, we're actually going pretty deep. You managed to send it right when I actually checked the timing of it all. I'm glad someone manages to remember these things, because I sure as heck never do. Oh, Skiddo! Little pal. I have a lot of resources for dealing with grass types and with water types and not much else. Don't mind me using tackle again for no good reason. Oh, girl. Is this dungeon that bad for you? She's chugging. That's fair. At least it's a lot of grass types, so we're like reasonably in a good state for that. Unless there's gonna be a flying type right there. Hey, Jolteon! Hey, Jolteon. Yep. That's me when I actually try to remember. I'm like, yep, floor number whatever. And then I get to, like, a couple floors and I'm like, wait. Part of the problem is also that I don't trust my memory because I know it's bad, so even when I do remember, it's like, but is it really that? Not without good reason. Great, steel types. Yep. Every time. I mean, it'll tell me when I get there, right? It's fine. What difference does it make? Let's get it with the long range attack over here, man. I'm just passing through to get these funny rocks. Let me take these Amira, please. So sad. At least I get the dust. That's something. Weird little rocks. Weird little rocks that I'm not allowed to have. There is a part of me that wants to, like, not grind too hard just because vanilla isn't here. And it doesn't seem like this game does the thing where, like, party members catch up with your experience. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that aspect of Gates. Wish it was still here. I suppose it, like, wouldn't hurt for me to be stronger than, vanilla, but, like, it would feel wrong, you know? Like, we're supposed to be the same. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was noticing that party members weren't, like, leveling up as, like, immediately as, or, like, at all, really. It wasn't the, like, constant, like, you bring in someone who hasn't been around in a dungeon or two and they immediately get a level, you know? It's sad, because it's like, was it so wrong to not make us grind? Oh, that is very fair, though, yeah. Yeah, they are actually pretty fucking strong. Yeah, it's still surprising that they just hand you busted-ass Pokemon. Especially the level 50 Salamence, yeah, right from the beginning. They make you work for it, in that case, but It's like, damn, alright. I guess if I want to steamroll through everything, I've got that option now. They probably realize that Mr. Dungeon games are kind of a nightmare for something you're gonna be asking like 10-year-olds to play, you know? Target audience. But yeah, like, I had packed some blast seeds and that did it for me. Along with obviously like debuff items like that. But it's definitely still more than I would have expected. For being the second mission you get. I do wonder if it actually, like, should you lose, is like, hey, do you know? I imagine probably not. Yeah, it would be funny if Game Freak went to Mr. Dungeon Team like, hey, could you make this one, like, not obscenely hard so that kids could get through it? Could you do, like, something? We know the original franchise is, like, really difficult. But this has a bit of a different audience. Thanks. Yeah, like, going through them in order as I've been doing has been, well, eliminating. Because there's definitely still, like, there was still some tough shit going on in, Gates, but it was nowhere near, like, Explorer's level. That is nice that it keeps the difficulty for DX. I am interested to see what they do once we eventually hopefully get a, like, proper new one. There was speculation, obviously, that the DX was, like, they had made the engine and wanted to, like, see, like, if there's still interest in the franchise, or, like, the spin-off or whatever. I'm not, like, 100% sure how much I buy into that, but I think it's, like, reasonable enough. But I want it to happen. I want to see, like, what they do when they're not just, like, trying to more or less perfectly recreate one of the originals. I think it'd be cool if they took out Hunger again. Yeah. I feel ya. It's funny, I'm like waiting on two separate possible video games that are both on the basis of like, oh, this other game exists that's clearly just made as like you know, they're just using the material they're already building for the new thing. The other one being Persona 3 Remake. Because there's a whole speculation that Persona 3 Dancing was made because they're doing a remake of 3, and like, why would they, you know, why would they go to the effort of making all these HD character models and environments and super detailed shit just for a dancing game spin-off? Meanwhile, you know, Persona 5 Dancing, they already had shit from original game for that I could just reuse. So it's like basically the same idea. I mean, not really, but like, Oh, they made a whole new Mr. Dungeon engine, and they just made a remake with it. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, with how Gates apparently got rushed at the end, that kind of tracks, honestly. I could see it being like, okay, yeah, we don't need it to be super complicated. Just finish the game, put it out, see if it sells well. Anyway, now that you're good with this engine, let's make the real one. There's also the factor of, like, it's a 3D Mr. Dungeon game for Gen 5, which is weird. So definitely, like, it does give the impression of, like, they were in the middle of making X and Y and, like, getting all the 3D models made, and we're like, hey, what if we just, like, tested the waters a little bit, you know, use that for, like, a Mystery Dungeon game? Not like they would have, like, not, you know, gone with 3D if people reacted negatively, but, like, definitely that very much like, oh, we're making these anyway, and, you know, we haven't done a Mystery Dungeon in a minute. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Gen 5 spin-offs were interesting on the basis, like, we had, Radar and Pokédex 3D, which at the time was, like, felt weird, you know, because it's like, wow, it's, they made 3D models for all the Pokemon. Aged like fine wine. You know the games were good. But yeah, there's like... There were a good couple spin-offs in Gen 5 that, looking back, make a lot of sense now. They really went wild with the, well, we're making 3D models, so we might as well do this, right? Weren't any other franchise that would have been like, oh, you know, they're doing that to offset the cost of making 3D models for 600 Pokemon in, like, a reasonably short amount of time. But it's Pokemon, so I don't think they need to worry about that. Also, obviously, Pokédex 3D was free. I think there might have been, like, something to in terms of, like, paying to unlock. I don't know. I don't think there was, but... Yeah, it's a weird little thing. Anyway, Dream Radar was worth existing solely to give us Burnett. I like her a lot. Best professor. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, like... I could absolutely see them just doing Mr. Dungeon with all the Pokemon, because it's, like, easier for one reason or another. Oh, yeah, Bank & Transfer came out. That, yeah. Yeah, the Gen 5 to Gen 6 transition was weird for a lot of reasons. Which makes sense, like, you would expect, like, 2D to 3D generation transition to be funky, but, like, even getting rid of, like, the traditional, like, you know, transferring through minigames or like transferring in general from directly game to game. Yeah, like the animation's very simple, as is like the art required. Yeah. So it would make sense. In retrospect, I do wonder if the whole like Poke Transfer and Pokemon Bank thing, like where they stopped making transferring Pokemon from generation to generation, you know, like something that you did within the games and now it's like external apps. I wonder if that was like preparing for the National Next cut. Because like that being a thing would have made it like awkward or impossible for the old methods of transferring to work. So they wanted people to ease into that. Cause like I could see like, you know, Gen 6. Pokemon Bank is a thing now, and now you can't transfer Pokemon like directly from game to game. You use Bank and Transporter. Gen 7, there's no National Dex, but all the Pokemon are still there. Gen 8, no National Dex, and not all the Pokemon are there. Like it, looking at it in that way, there is like a seeming like stepping up of like that kind of thing, where they're easing people into it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I forgot. That definitely could have been like, they framed it as like, hey, it's like the original games. This is our like anniversary celebration. But yeah, it could definitely have been like them testing the waters for how people felt about not having access to certain Pokemon. In a way that felt like distinctly more limiting that than the usual just like National Dex limitations or pre-National Dex. And like for as much as it bothers me that like transferring from Gen 5 to 6 is based on like a service which you'll eventually get shut down, like that's, it is nice that you can like put stuff in Bank or now Home and then like 2 generations later you can just slap them into a game and not have to like do the work of like 1 generation at a time. Like there's some benefits. And obviously Bank and Home are useful for other reasons as well. Man. It is funny to think about. Like, just looking back on these sessions and seeing how they've been built up over time. I'm like, oh. Oh, I thought that was just for, like... they were just doing this for such and such reason at the time, but no. No, they're prepping for something. Right, this is the 9th floor. I kind of spaced on that. Yeah, like, on the one hand, it's... If you're trying to transfer something up from Gen 3, you can still do it. And it's not, like, hard. But it's such a pain in the ass to get a Pokemon from Gen 3 to Gen 8. But, yeah. Pokemon games are so overpriced that how many people are going to be doing that? Right, so it's one of these. Are you, like, okay with it if we just, like, look at it? Like, is that fine with you? Yeah, honestly, it's sad. Oh, you have the key. Don't buckle in, don't buckle in. What does that mean? Yeah, I wish they weren't so, like, overpriced. Especially Heart Gold Soul Silver, because it's like, those are amazing games. I get why they're that expensive. Hey, unknown dungeon, interesting. Not what I expected at all. I thought it'd be like one of those like special treasure floors. I can finally sleep. Yeah, I get that. It's like people should be able to experience that without like having to emulate or what have you. I'm glad I still have my copy, but I shouldn't have to be. That was fairly entertaining. I'll give you this as a reward for inviting me along. Wow, thank you for the spikes. Feel free to call on me again next time. Why does this child have spikes? The ice cream and the kids from the school. Ah. Yeah, you sound... That could have easily been me. I lent my sister my copy for a couple of years. Eventually got it back. Okay, Pops, how about this time? Yep. Yep, exactly that. Exactly that happened. Sister played through it, and she was like, you know, not quite done with it for a while because it's a Pokemon game. And you're never quite done. So I could never play through it while it was still new, and... eventually she let me have it back, and I personally have her Pokemon. Just like, in, bank, or in, home right now, just like... if you ever want them, I have them. I'm not gonna just release them, but... shoddy work here and very sloppy here, but I guess I'll do for now. You're done. Alright! I'm finally done cleaning! Yeah, totally legit copy, and you're totally not hacked 3DS. That's the best way to do it. I'm out of here! Hey, where do you think you're going? Parfait! I finally finished all the cleaning. Sorry about flaking on you today. I should be back as a Junior Expedition Society member tomorrow, don't worry. Parfait, back already? Hey, Mr. Nosleaf. Ah, I see you're with your little pal. My little pal. So, it seems like you're in it pretty deep with the old Caracosta. Yeah, but I get why you're so mad this time, so I guess I can't argue with it. Besides, he's always mad about something. It doesn't even really faze me anymore. Is that so? Well, I suppose that's as fine a way as I need to look at it. I don't know about that. I like seeing young kids being adventurous and getting out there, personally. Really? You're totally the opposite of my old pops, then. Do you think maybe my old pops is wrong? I wouldn't say he's wrong, no. He just cares about you, so he worries, that's all. I'm just not the type to worry about such things. The world has all types of folks. Maybe it's just because I like going on adventures myself. Yeah, huh? So where around the village do you want to explore next, Mr. Nosleaf? Around the village? Well, if I had to say, then I reckon I'd sure like to see what lies up Revelation Mountain. The huh? Revelation Mountain? You mean that Revelation Mountain? No, if we're talking about, you know, there's like another one. But Revelation Mountain's like a sacred mountain or something. I thought you aren't supposed to go there. Well, I reckon so. But doesn't all that mystery get your motor running? Maybe it's because I'm new to these parts. And I don't really know exactly why the mountain's off limits. But I feel like I ought to be able to at least go and have a little look-see. Yeah, I know what you mean. But if I went, I'd probably get the lecture to end all lectures. No one said you had to go. All I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't lose that sense of curiosity and adventure. And if you really want to keep it alive, sometimes you gotta be a little reckless. I reckon it's fine to go a little too far sometimes, as long as it's just a little. Anyway, you kids get back out there and give it your all again tomorrow. And so Vanilla and Parfait played together until the sunset at last. Cute. But I think that'll be good for me today. Just enough dungeoning. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me about, funny Pokemon stuff. This is a good time. Got some good progress. Finally beat another boss. And now we're halfway through. Yeah, it was good talking to you. It's good meeting you in general. But yeah, I'll switch over to here once again. Hell yeah, please do. I'll see if we can find anyone else to raid, I would think. I think I should be able to find plenty. It's that time of night. And everyone I know is either not in the US or has a bad sleeping schedule, just like me.
I'm damn hungry. I want some lasagna.
Thank you for the Parfield. Okay, let's see who's online. Come on, Twitch. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. It's going slower today for some reason. Interesting. Just beefing it. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling and probably playing more Legends Arceus. So I think I will. Ooh, Jarina's doing art. Well, as long as she's not about to end stream, which I will check right now, I think let's go say hi. Yeah, it's taking longer than usual for me, interestingly enough, but yeah. Now that you mention, it does take a hot second to load for me too, usually. My Wi-Fi isn't notably, like, worse than usual. Although, the Wi-Fi signal isn't always accurate to reality. So, I don't know. Please, twitch.tv, I just want to know if Jarina is about to end stream. This is all I ask. Oh, it's loading, we're going. It looks like she's still going. Okay. Technology doing technology things. Yeah, honestly. That's how it is. Pain and suffering. But let's go say hi. I'll set up that raid. Thank you again for hanging out. I've got, I'm doing, 9 doors, 9 persons, 9 hours. I don't know if I got that in the right order. More Zero Escape tomorrow night. I'm gonna put up the schedule sometime tomorrow. You know, usual stuff. Twitter and Discord. All that good stuff. Let me set up that raid. Go say hi to Jarina. She's doing some VTubers drawings. Hell yeah. Okay. Have a good night if it's that time for you, but otherwise have a good day. I'll see y'all around tomorrow. Bye-bye.